Hi guys, today we'll be scoring a cinematic hip-hop instrumental. Whether you make music for games, TV show, or film, this tutorial can help you get started. Let's get into it. For this score, I started with a tempo of 100 BPM. I'll start off by using a string pad to create a simple chord progression. I've chosen an A minor chord progression to give this score a dramatic feel. Listen to how it sets the mood. To extend this final chord, I selected all, moved the start knob to measure 3, deselected, and I moved the length knob to extend the MIDI. I decided to add one more layer on the strings as an alternate part. Next, I added a bass line, which is very essential in cinematic music. I simply played the root note of each chord in this chord progression. Next, I added a repeating note to give a feel of anticipation. If this video is helping you in any way, please consider hitting that thumbs up and subscribing for future content. And if you need more in-depth help on the Maschine Plus, consider checking out my course. The link will be in the description. For this next part, I layered the chords with a horn synth. As you might hear, the horns are a bit delayed. So in this plugin, I'm just lowering the attack time so that the horns come in a bit sooner. I also decided to drop the horns by an octave to keep the emotional feel of the score. Another essential part to creating this score is adding a melody. I decided to add a melody with a horn. And here I also created an alternate part for me to switch between during the arrangement of this song. All right, let's layer some ambient textures to add some more depth to this score. It could be pads, it could be percussion, it could be sound effects. Here I'll be using a mixture of sound effects and percussion. Now I'll create a basic drum pattern to give our score a little bit of momentum. And here I'll also create a few different patterns to switch between as the song progresses. Feel free to experiment with different rhythms and intensities to match the score that you're scoring. I also decided to add an arpeggiator to help drive the song. Here I've created some automation on a few of these parameters. For the very last sound, I wanted to add a timpani effect. So I'm using a drum paired with the ARP tool to create this timpani roll. Finally, it's time to arrange the track. Now you can start with a soft intro, build up to a climax, and then resolve down to a soft outro. That's what I'll be doing here. I hope this video helps. Peace.